Everyone thinks that AI is going to replace high-ticket closers and human closers, and they're completely missing the mark, missing the point here, because I've closed more than $4 million in high-ticket sales, and I've trained hundreds of closers, and what I'm seeing right now is what used to take us and what took me 7 to 8 months to be able to make $20,000 per month in high-ticket sales. Now I'm seeing new people getting into the market, beginners, getting to those figures, 15, 18, 20K per month or more in half of the time. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why AI is boosting high-ticket closing and why is the best moment to become a remote closer because of the AI. Number 1 is because AI is great. I love AI, but all these automations and all these AI softwares and solutions are only going to work to benefit a human get to a place faster, quicker, in a more convenient way. That's what AI does. But what AI is never going to do, is never going to be able to replace, is a human existing desire. So what do I mean by this? It's not that humans want A and AI is going to make them want B. No, humans want A, and if there's a way in which we can get to A faster, that's where AI comes into play. So, very simple. AI is never going to replace the existing desire of a human to talk with another human. And that's exactly why high-ticket closers exist and why AI is enhancing or boosting the need and the desire of speaking with a human. Here's why. Through AI, we are removing all the unnecessary human interactions. We're removing all of the social work that is fluff and is not needed. So what that is doing to a lot of people and to a lot of markets is more isolation, is more human isolation. What does that mean? What that means is the moment someone needs more trust, the moment someone needs to get a feel for something, especially if they're about to purchase something high ticket, they're going to want to speak to a human. So there's no AI that can replace that. Nobody nowadays is purchasing anything that is above $5,000 without speaking with a human being. And AI is only enhancing that, is only enhancing that desire. So when someone is at a place where it's like, I don't want to talk to a robot, don't put me an AI bot. Like I want to talk to a human because I want to get a feel for it. And I really want that person to understand me. A robot can't replace that desire. An AI can't replace the desire of a human of wanting to speak with another human. That's what most people are missing. That's number 1. Okay, just the wave of AI is increasing like true and genuine human connection. And that's what we do with high-ticket closing. Because people want to get a feel for the brand, get a feel for the solution that we have, but also people want to feel heard, appreciated, and understood. And that's why they seek a human. Reason number 2 as to why, thanks to AI, is easier to become a remote closer is because of the speed of training. With AI now, there are a lot of tools for beginner closers that want to get into the industry that allows them to train much, much faster. I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Number 1 is just pure practice. Back in the days, I had to book role-play sessions to train myself. I had to book a role-play session with another human to practice high-ticket closing. Nowadays, you can role-play with an AI. So now you don't need any human. You don't need to coordinate anything with anybody. So number 1 is practice. You can just do more reps and more practice without needing another human. Before, when I invested in a mentor to become a remote closer, the only way for me to get feedback was on coaching calls and with my mentor, okay, which is still great, amazing. But when I was not on a call or not with a mentor, I would just, save those questions. Nowadays, there are plenty of tools to not only get feedback on your calls, but some mentors and some academies, they even have their own bots. So if the coach is not available, you just ask the bot clone, so to say, version of the coach, and you can get an answer to your question. You can get instant feedback. So number 1, practice. Number 2, feedback. Thanks to AI, it's easier for someone that wants to become a closer to receive feedback. Number 3, and this is like crazy to me, before it was impossible, but now you can download a real closing call or ask to your mentor for a real closing call. Some academies, they even have this already. And then you can feed that call to AI and say, hey, play that prospect. Let's do a role play, and I want you to be a prospect. In the first example, it was just practice. You can ask someone just, hey, I just want to get the hang of it, just being neutral, and let's just practice. To take it to the next level, you take real closing calls and you give the AI different profiles, different personalities, and you tell them, hey, be this prospect, be that prospect, and let's do a role play, which is insane because before AI, you would actually need to book in with a role play partner, and then you would have to tell that person, hey, play this prospect. And in most cases, that person wouldn't know how to play the prospect. Nowadays, with AI, you just feed them the call recording. It's like, hey, analyze that profile and play that prospect, and let's just do a role play. And it's insane the amount of training and the amount of learnings you can receive by just doing these three things. Therefore, getting to a higher level of skill set, still role playing with humans, of course, still working with a mentor. But this is additional tools you could do to learn much, much, much faster. And then number three, or the third way in which AI helps you faster in your high ticket closing journey is because you can ask AI what is the best implementation path for you based on your goals, character traits, your personality. You can even tell AI to ask you the questions so that it can figure out what's going to be the best implementation path for you. Should I start as a closer? Should I start as a DM setter? Should I start as a triager or a phone setter? And you can just get really, really clear using AI and feeding the AI your goals, your personality, etc., and telling AI to ask you questions if they don't know. You can get clear on the implementation path. But also, the next thing is that you could ask AI what are the best niches for you. Like inside of the high ticket industry, what are the best offers, services, and the best niches that are in alignment with you, your goals, your personality, your preference, the things that you love. You just go straight into the industry, into the niche that you're going to perform best because you're naturally more passionate about that industry, right? And you can kind of like have a conversation with AI and get all that clarity and not having to just try and figure out what industry is going to be the best for you. You can just ask AI. So these three reasons, for example, and there are more, but these three are three big reasons and three big ways in which beginner remote closers are just getting to their outcome desires of, being able to make $5, $10, $12,000 per month honestly, in less than 6 months, if you're truly committed. That is the power of AI and how AI is helping high ticket closing and the remote closing industry, not only to boom and expand, but do it faster. So if this resonates with you and you want to know more about high ticket closing, just click the next video here. I'll put a video here where I break down high ticket closing, and I will see you on the next one.